Good morning, everybody. We're back at it with the XL600R. We are raring to go this morning. Last night we got the carburetor cleaned up, got the jets cleaned out, put back together, and we're ready to go on. So we're gonna get this thing mounted. We're gonna run some gas back through it and get it started up. And then we're gonna go over the bike and figure out what other little things we need to get done on it. We're gonna try to get this thing riding today. So let's get to work. And by the way, welcome to Shade Tree Mechanic. Forgot to say that. And we're going to try to keep the camera on more today, just in case we can catch any more limbs falling out of trees. Don't want to miss that. Alrighty. Got that hooked up. Next we're going to get our throttle cable. Actually, before we do the throttle cable, I need to lubricate that cable. I've got some blaster, which I think is PB Blaster. Yeah, Blaster Corporation. Yeah, I think it's from PB Blaster. Chain and cable lubricant. So I haven't used it a whole lot, so I can't tell you how great it works, but it's chain lubricant, or chain and cable lubricant, so I don't care. As long as it gets it running smooth, it's good by me. Just gonna take the end of the cable, use our little straw. It's gonna make a little bit of a mess, so just prepare for that. Just shoot some down in there, work the throttle. While we have the opportunity to, I'm going to use a little bit of compressed air just to shoot the lubricant inside of the throttle cable even better, just to make sure we get good lubrication in there. Just kind of force it in there. Feels pretty nice. And the rest of the lubricant is in the higher end of the cable. It's just going to constantly work its way down. Should keep it lubricated pretty good. Okay, so I got the throttle cable on. This is where it mounts up at, and so you screw it in right here. You have this mounting bracket, the jam nuts on both sides, and you just adjust this forward or back to get tension on the cable. And on the carburetor, mounts on that. So it's a bit of a bear, bit of a booger to get inside of there. It's not focusing for you either way. That, and then the choke cable mounts here. One thing I just did was changed out my grips too. These are some grips I had for my CB900 that we're going to get working on here soon as well under the tarp. But I like these better than ones I had. The ones I had were just trail grips. These are a little bit more stout, have kind of like a little aluminum, reinforcement here. It's kind of cool. It's got some bar ends, I like that. But these guys were just way too soft and the ends broke off, so I didn't like it. So I got those things put on. They look kind of cool. I mean, might be a little cheesy, but hey, whatever. So yeah, so we're gonna get the gas tank put back on, and we're gonna get this thing a quick cold start going on. But we're gonna check the oil first, make sure everything's looking good, make sure everything's snug, and then we're gonna get this thing cranked up in there. Now I went up there, I got me some Castrol motorcycle oil, 10W40, and while I was up there I went ahead and got a brake bleeder kit. And so whether or not my brother-in-law can actually make it today, I'm going to go ahead and try to give it a go on my own. I just haven't done brakes before, but we're going to do a lot of things for the first time together, so it's all right. So let's get started on putting this oil in here. See, the great thing about vehicles and motorcycles with bad oil leaks is you never have to change the oil. This is always cycling oil. Just keep fresh stuff in it and you're good to go. Don't have that sequence right, you're gonna beat yourself to death. It's just not fun. There she goes. Just gonna let her idle for a minute. Guys, I'm sweating up a storm. Don't want to see my belly. Once it starts and gets going pretty good, typically it's fairly easy to crank up. So you see, once the jets are cleaned out, it's a pretty good running bike. It's nice and smooth. I mean, you gotta think, this is a 1983. This is an old bike. It takes a lot to keep a bike like this running. Oh, I just stepped on the airline. It takes a lot to keep a bike like this running, but it's just maintenance and taking care of it. You gotta make sure that your carburetor stays cleaned out. Don't let the thing sit. You see, I don't know what that is. It's just water. Yeah. We're just gonna let this thing run for a bit. I'm gonna go ahead and put the seat back on while it's running, and then I think we're gonna try to just take it up the road, just kind of give it a little bit of throttle, run it up just a bit. So he's got this sweet car he just got. What you got here, Josh?
08 335xi. It's got a modded to 450.
Yeah.
450 horsepower, dude. One of these days, when I get tired.
It's got all the bells and whistles. Even a bell that's constantly going.
Telling somebody, CC belt.
Safety belt. We're really close to O'Reilly's. Gotta get some brake fluid. I forgot to get brake fluid earlier. We're gonna get that and get it going. I'm gonna fill up the reservoir and try to suck it down through the lines.
You want to top it off as full as you possibly can get it, because obviously we're not level right now.
So we're gonna hook up. Where's you put it onto the nipple right there?
Yeah, that's
so
good, because it's on the high side of the brake, so
you
all
open
the air.
you open that up and then you put the bottle on it, I guess. I think that's a
you're right.
I think it's a number 8.
Oh, we got bubbles. We got bubbles.
Open this up.
We're good.
That's good.
All right, I'm gonna hold it down.
I'm not
Nothing coming out yet, right?
well, I haven't got it open yet. Man, okay. Whew. It's like, man, I'm gonna strip this thing out. We would be in trouble. Okay. So
we got bubblish.
Dad, what are you doing?
Bleeding brake.
Pumping some in there.
Yeah.
Should I go ahead and hook up the bottle?
We just want to get flow.
Okay.
And then we'll get all that air. We'll use that to get all the air out. All right, go ahead and close it. I think we've got it all going down there now. But it's not gonna gravity back all the way up to the top of it.
Yeah.
They're just barely. All right, go ahead and crack it. All right, close it. Probably do that a few times.
Okay.
Ooh, it's not going down very far.
Really?
That's not good. There we go. We're getting some bubble action. As long as we're getting bubble action, it's just not going down as fast as I'd want to.
Oh, dude, these brakes, like I kid you not, they haven't been bled.
Yeah.
Well, it's been dry for more than 6 years. So we found out the problem. It's all gunked up in here. It's disgusting. So we just gotta clean this out and it should be all right. Stand back, kids.
Oh man, look at all that stuff that came out.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I wouldn't work either if I had that in my pipes.
No joke. Wow, look at there. You can see in there like the metal at the bottom now, finally.
Oh yeah.
That's hilarious.
Nice.
That is good. See what else we can get out of here out of the second hole. That one's clogged up so bad I can't. Ah, you hear it? Whistling.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we want to hear. All right.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Ah, look at that. You can see the plunger. Watch it move. Watch it move.
Oh yeah.
Moving the plunger.
Nice.
And it goes all the way. Is that the O-rings right there? You probably can't see the O-rings. I can see 2 O-rings. I can see the plunger and then O-ring, O-ring.
Oh, yeah,
it might
yeah.
actually be good, I think. We
Yeah,
might be able to
yeah.
get this thing to work.
Heck
I just
yeah.
don't know what that second hole does.
Figured out our problem. It was just junk all in there. So Josh got it all cleaned out and I think we're good. So we've actually got some good pressure going on. So now we're gonna bleed the system again and see if that actually works. So we got the reservoir all cleaned out and after 30 minutes of looking for this plug, Josh finally found it. Apparently it fell on the rocks and I stepped on it or somebody stepped on it. I'm gonna blame it on the kid.
Yeah.
It's always easier.
Oh no, Jacob! Get out of there, boy!
You having fun, buddy? I hit a wardrobe change on you guys again because it is actually 2 days after Josh was over here. We were working on the brake system. Just had tons going on, and so I'm just now able to get back to it. But our problem is with this brake system, we have tracked down that pretty much from top all the way to bottom, we are completely clogged. And so what we've got to do is we've got to take apart each joint. This is a section from here down over right here is one pipe, and then from here to here is one pipe, and then we have one going from here to the calipers. And so we had to take all of that apart individually, and I'm still working on that this morning. I've got to finish taking apart, cleaning all the lines out. I got to blow them out, figure out how to get all the crap out of there, and then we can put it all back together, and then I think we'll be ready to actually bleed the system. And so these brakes have definitely been a much bigger project than I thought they would, but it's understandable. The bike has been, well, the brakes, I've had these brakes dry for probably 6+ years. And so it's been a very long time. I don't blame them for not wanting to work. And so we're going to get that cleaned out, put back together, and then try to bleed it again. And after that, we're just gonna go over this bike, try to figure out what else we've got to do to get it good to go. But I feel like these brakes are gonna take a while. So let's go ahead and get working on it. I've never in my life experienced something so difficult to get off. I had to go get grippers and everything. But this is totally stripped out. It's just terrible. I was able to get my box in of the wrench on it, and that's how I got it off. But still, it was terrible. So now that I do finally have it off, I'm going to blow this out, clean it out. I'm going to clean out the other line, but then what I'm also going to do is I have a tap and die set. I'm going to try to clean up these threads before I reinstall it, and hopefully we won't have this problem again, because I'm sure I damaged some threads getting it out, and I'm sure they were rusted up before I got them out. I don't know what the issue was, but they were terrible to get out. So we're going to clean those up before we put it all back together, and hopefully we won't have this problem again. So we're just taking compressed air, trying to shoot it through the brake line to see if it's blocked or if it's clear. And you can see there, they're wide open. So obviously these metal lines is not our issue, because the lower metal line, it was clear. This one's clear. We got pass through, right through it. So it's got to be this guy. And so what we do now, let's see if we can blow some air through it. All right, we got blockage. I really want to blow it to myself, that'd be, Alright, so I'm going to work on this and see if I can get it cleared up. Okay, so the brake line situation, it is bad. These brake lines just aren't going to work. They're way too clogged, and I can't get them cleaned out. One line, I can't get anything through it. So we're going to have to just order some new ones or used ones. We're going to figure that out. But for the time being, we're going to go ahead and keep working on the stuff that we can fix. I'm going to try to figure out if I can just get a generic motorcycle tail light, figure out a mounting system. I can make one. We'll wire it up. Hopefully that'll be good to go. Say hey, Maverick. Say hey. Poor thing's sick. He's got a snotty nose. See, tail light. Need that. We need to, oh yeah, fix the forks. So I remembered that my forks, the recoil was too strong and it was causing the forks to slam. So that's not good. We're gonna try to figure that out, and after that I think we're about good to go, at least to get it on the road. So we're gonna try to get those few things fixed. Brake line, like I said, I'm gonna have to order one. I'm just gonna have to go with the new brake line altogether, because these are just way too bad and not gonna be trustworthy at all. So I'm gonna get this thing tidied up, and hopefully once we order a brake line, we'll be good to go. But I think that's gonna be it for now. I know we didn't resolve a whole lot. We did get it started, and so I'm very happy about that. That was a good accomplishment. But here, the next episode, the next time we work on it, hopefully we'll be getting it wrapped up and getting a tag on this thing. So we'll come back then. So we'll come back once we get it all wrapped up, and hopefully we can see it on the road. And so for today, that's going to be it on the XL600R until we get everything else wrapped up. But for now, thanks for joining me on Shade Tree Mechanic, and you guys have a blessed day. Say bye, Maverick. Bye-bye. He's not in the mood. See you guys.